This is Mike from Iron Shepherd Forge, and if this looks like a badly dubbed kung fu movie, it's because it is. My audio got corrupted on the last recording, and so I'm going to have to do a voiceover narration as we fix this air leak on this plasma cutter. So I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and let's see how this goes. The images in the instruction manual are excellent, and really, really nice to be able to get a good look inside without actually opening up the case, knowing exactly what I'm supposed to expect. So the thing we did is we opened up the case. That's a 7 millimeter nut driver. To open up the sides there, I sped it up a little so you didn't have to wade through it. It's definitely unplugged. I wanted to show everybody that it's unplugged so I don't energize myself while I'm working on it. Each end that come right out fairly easily. So if you want to see the video of the unboxing of this plasma cutter, go ahead and click up on the card that's up in the upper right hand part of your screen, and you'll see the unboxing video that I did last week. And then in order to remove the handle, you have to pull the face plate and the back plate apart so that the handle will come out. It's kind of slipped under there. It's got a tab on each end. So once the front face and the back face are pulled apart to let the handle out, it's pretty straightforward to just lift off the case cover. And then here I'm plugging in the air hose so that we can figure out where the air leak is. I used a little bit of soapy water and found the air leak to be right there where at the fitting that comes inside the case. In order to get to that fitting, the bottom of the back plate, it's got these two screws on it, and they're just basically to hold it in place. There's not a lot of support there. That's just to keep it from slipping around. These two screws come right out, and the back plate is loose to a point. The power cords are still connected, so they kind of keep the back plate from coming completely off. The little connectors there, you just press in that blue ring, and the orange tube will slip right out. If you just press it down, I kind of straddled it with my two fingers and pressed it down. I've also seen a wrench used to straddle the tube and press that down. Very easy. They seal really well. But there I am confirming that the leak is right at that fitting, making sure it's on this side of the case and not on the other side. It came right off with a wrench. I did doing a quick inspection here. It's not a compression fitting, so it should have some kind of a thread sealer on it, and this looks like it may be just a bit that got past quality control. So I used some Teflon pipe tape, which is what I normally use on my air compressor connections, and was able fitting right back in place. It was a little bit of a challenge getting the wrench in there to turn it enough to tighten it up. Had to take real small bites to to turn that fitting tight. Like an air compressor, like any other tool, air tool, it needs to be maybe a little bit past snug, and let that Teflon tape seal the threads. Here you are, when you push the tubing back in, you got to make sure it bottoms all the way out into the fitting. And then we're just here, sped up. It's basically the reverse. Those handles tucked in underneath the front face and the back face. That's probably the biggest takeaway. Got it all zipped up and connected. Listening for another air leak, and I don't hear anything. And so we're gonna declare victory, and we're looks like we're done.
Well, thanks everybody for following along on this project. If you like my content, if you like what I'm presenting, please click on this little square down here in the corner of the video, and it'll be that'll take you to the main page on my channel, and you can click the subscribe button, which would be fantastic. But right next to that subscribe button is a little bell, like this guy right here. And that little bell, if you click that, will give you a notification every time that I shoot a video and release a video. So if you do that, like my video, share it with somebody who you think might enjoy my content. Comment down below if you've got questions or comments, or if you want me to do a video on something. I'll let you know if it's on the agenda. And this is Mike with Iron Shepherd Forge, and be safe out there.